What's good, guys? Blazeshadowthorn here, coming back at you with a Wi-Fi battle. So I haven't uploaded in forever. Like, I've just been feeling really shit lately, and I've been busy as well. I've been working from 12 to 4 pretty much every day. Next week, I'm gonna be working from 9 to 12, and then I have performances because I'm doing work at my local theater, helping with the little kid shows, and I'm gonna be running tech for that, or one of the people that are running tech for that. So got a lot of stuff going on, and I've been really tired. Still got school going on. I'm taking Com 1 in the summer, so I got probably like another 6 weeks of that. So shit, I gotta get done. So anyways, got this NU match against Yeti. He is a YouTuber. I'll drop his link down in the description below, so check him out if you want to. Looking over at my team, pretty much Luxray handles the vast majority of his team. It threatens out the Politoed, it threatens out the Exatu, and it threatens out the Chatot. Because I am Assault Vest, Politoed's not really that big of a threat. I saw Politoed and red flags immediately went up because a lot of people forget that Drizzle's banned. So if he brings Drizzle, win by default, but I mean, it really depends on the situation at that point in time whether I'm going to say it matters or not. Other than that, Weezing handles a lot of his team as well. It handles the Baratic if he wants to bring that in. It handles the Vileplume as well. I like Slacking as well, because Specs Slacking pretty much 2 KOs everything, or if not OKOs everything on his team, so that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much team matchup. So just gonna get right on into the battle. So yeah, I haven't narrated in like forever, so I apologize if it like sucks. So, gonna lead off with Beck, this Luxray. I think Beck's a YouTuber. I got it off of Wonder Trade. This Luxray. This is the only shiny I ever got off of Wonder Trade. Fun fact. So gonna chatter, and I'm like, fuck me. I'm gonna lose to Chata because my luck is so bad with confusion hacks. It's like not even funny. So hit myself in confusion. I'm like, you know, it's whatever. He's Specs locked into that. I'm fine. Nope. He is not Specs. He's Sash. He's going to go for Boom Burst. I am able to live because I'm focused, like I said before, I'm Assault Vest. And hit myself in confusion again, and I lose Luxray. So right off the bat, I lose something that threatened out the vast majority of his thing. First turn, I went for Ice Fang, predicting the Quagsire to come in. Then I went for Volt Switch. If I had gotten the Volt Switch off, I would have been in a fantastic position. But of course, it's Blazeshadowthorn. I get shit luck. So, I mean, it's whatever. Gonna chatter me again. Thankfully, apparently it was good enough. I was really hoping Oblivion would come in clutch. But apparently I forgot. Like, I wasn't sure. Like, Oblivion works for certain things, but apparently it doesn't work for Confusion. That's own tempo. So that sucked. Go for Waterfall. Break that thing Sash, because it's obviously Sash if it's not Specs. Unfortunately, it doesn't KO, which, you know, Katie's nose is weak. So that made me really sad. So I lose 2 things. I mean, if I set up with Katie's nose, the Wish Cache, I could have swept, but I mean, I wasn't putting too much water in that because he did have that Vileplume, and that kind of shuts me down. So, able to revenge kill with Slacking, though. He's going to bring in Quagsire, I assume, because I went for an electric type attack and Quagsire's ground. I'm Specs, I'm locked in, plus I don't want to really, like, take whatever hit he wants to go for, so I'm going to switch out into my Vileplume to threaten him out. And right here, I'm going to sub down because this is my sub Pattaya Belch set. You know, sub Pattaya Belch I really like in Victoryville. It's a pretty neat concept, if I do say so myself. Right here, I wanted to see if I was faster or not, because I know some Exatus run speed investment to speed creep certain things. But apparently I'm slower, which sucks. Well, it doesn't really suck, but if I knew I was faster, I would have Giga Drained. Gotten a little bit of damage off, chip damage. So I'm just going to sub down again. Eat my Pattaya Berry, get my +1 in special attack. So I'm hoping this Vileplume can do a bit of damage, because a Belch. Oh, that's fireworks. I was like, oh, I thought someone was knocking on my door for some reason. It's the 4th of July when I'm recording this. So a Belch for a +1, Pattaya Berry should be doing a good chunk of damage, and it does a good chunk of damage, but it doesn't KO. And I just died to this Heat Wave, which I honestly was a little bit surprised that it killed. Because I thought, like, it had to be with max special defense, and I thought I could take one from, like, an uninvested Exatu, because I didn't think Exatu was that strong. But apparently it killed, which caught me a little bit off guard, so that made me a little sad. So I'm going to go out to Dusknoir. I'm going to exert my pressure, And I see this thing as Roost, and I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be some massive stalwart that I really don't feel like playing. And unfortunately for me, I brought this I don't know why I have this Dusknoir, to be completely honest. This Dusknoir is complete garbage. It's quiet, and it has special attack investment, and it has I wanted to make a specially offensive Dusknoir, because I think the original concept for it was going to be a Calm Mind one, because it's specially defensive. So Calm Mind, but it doesn't have Calm Mind. It just has special attack, and it's quiet, and it makes no sense, because it has like 45 base special attack, so it's complete garbage. So anyways, I do threaten out the Exatu, switches in Muffin Top, and I switch in Wheezing, because again, it's the best thing I had to take it. I really thought he'd Spore me, and then I switch in Slacking, and like Revenge Kill it with a Hyper Voice, but he doesn't. He goes for Sludge Bomb, which is fine by me. I really should have saw the switch out back out in a native, his Exatu. I really should have, but I didn't, and I went for Fire Blast because I wanted to play it safe. I just wanted to gauge and see what he wanted to do, because I'm not specially defensive, physically defensive, and of course it doesn't kill. And of course, now that he's in with this native, he can just freely Roost on me, which really sucks. I would like to not get roosted on, but he's just gonna Roost, because why not? He's faster than me. He could have potentially went for like a Psychic or Psyshock, but I really didn't. I knew at the range of HP that he was at, he was not going to do that. So it's sort of at this point where Wheezing can kind of 1v1 pretty much his entire team. The combination of Wheezing and Dusknoir, but I can't really touch them, and this native is really starting to be a problem just because he's roosting all over my face and stalling. But it turns out he doesn't have a Psychic attack, and he has a Dazzling Gleam, which gave me hope. That this Wheezing can in fact 1v1 this thing, which is great. And to keep on going for Sludge Bombs, but of course, my luck, don't get Poison Hacks, because apparently I can't status a Magic Bounce user to save my life. Like, it's apparently a thing now. I can't static, like, Magic Bounce users. It makes me so sad, like, for real. I cry every time. Retweet if cried. So go for a Sludge Bomb, and I do believe I actually managed to score a Poison Hacks for once in my life. I actually poisoned this thing, so I'm like, yes, just a little bit of hacks is all I need. Just a little bit of hacks. It's come my way to win me this game, and yeah. So get the Poison Hacks. So that's something's good. Something's a little bit going my way. Little by little, I'll chip away this thing. He goes for Heat Wave, and he burns me. I'm like, oh my god, that's it, I lose. I straight lose. If he hadn't burned me, I still probably would have lost, but it wouldn't have been, like, at this point in time, it pretty much seals the deal. It's like, how bad am I going to lose right now? How bad am I going to lose? Because burn, the confusion at the beginning, those two things pretty much cost me the game. It's like, I can't come back from this. I cannot come back. It's impossible to come back from this, because Wheezing needs to get his leftovers recovery to successfully combat the rest of his team, and with the burn negating my leftovers, I can't touch it, so it's over. Go out into Dusknoir just because I want to preserve it as he roosts, because the roost, that was pretty obvious. It was a pretty obvi play, and yeah. So he's gonna roost up, because that's what this thing does. Apparently, it roosts and it doesn't die. If I was physically offensive, I'd probably be in a better position. But apparently it's Giga Drain too, which that caught me completely off guard. Like, why would you stick Giga Drain on an Exatu? Like, well, what is that even supposed to hit? Like, is it supposed to hit, like, Quagsires? But why would you stay in on a Quagsire? And what can Quagsire do to you? And why not just have, like, a Flying... I'm not sure what Flying Stab Exatu gets, because I'm not really familiar with Exatu as a Mon. But just Giga Drain seemed like a really odd move. Like, throw Toxic on it if you're going to be like a wall, which I think he was going for a wall, just judging off the damage. So Giga Drain literally made no sense to me. But, you know, it's whatever. He doesn't roost, which actually caught me a bit off guard. But I'll take it. I'll kill off this Exatu. I'm happy. It was a pain for me that I couldn't really touch. So, yeah, that's a thing. So he's gonna bring out Purple Toad, and yeah, it's Drizzle. It's a Drizzle Politoed. So on a technicality, I win this game just because he broke Drizzle Claws, or Weather Claws, I think it is. But in the long run, because of the confusion and the burn, it does not matter at all. I just die here. I calced it, and if Rain wasn't up, I would have lived. definitely I would have lived that, but I wouldn't have been able to do anything because Slacking's Hyper Beam does not kill. He specs as well, so, you know, I would have, like, if you got max damage, I would have died, but, I mean, like, mid to min damage, I would have lived. It doesn't miss Hydro Pumps, and, I think I would have lived that one too, but again, it wouldn't have mattered because he would have just 2-KO'd me. Assuming he didn't miss, of course. And then the Wheezing comes in, and the Wheezing just dies. So I think it was like a 4-0 loss for me. So, Burn, Confusion, and then the Rain really fucked me up. Like, the Rain didn't even fuck me up because, like I said before, if the Confusion hadn't happened and the Burn hadn't happened, Rain would have been more of an issue, and I would have bitched about it a lot more than I am. Because, to be completely honest, at that point in time, it didn't matter if he didn't bring Drizzle Politoed. If he would have just brought, like, a regular Water Absorb Politoed, I still would have lost. Especially since he was Specs, just because, like, I had nothing to take it. I had everything got OHKO'd by it, or 2-KO'd. The only thing I think I would have lived with my Dusknoir, and I would have got a little bit of chip damage off. But again, I'm specially... Politoed has like 100 base special defense. I have 45 base special attack. Shadow Ball wouldn't have done jack shit. It would have done 10% probably max. Even if he's not invested, it wouldn't have done a lot. Hyper Beam did 50%. I would have gotten 2-KO'd. I would Truant around, loafed around. Would have been knocked out. Wheezing wouldn't have done anything because again I was Burn, and then I would have had to 1v1 his Baratic, which I would have been able to handle, but of course, you know, Burn, Toad, the Politoed, not the Politoed, the Wheezing would have worn me down eventually, and then the Quagsire would have killed me. So that's gonna be your battle. So rate, comment, sub, and yeah, hopefully I'll start uploading more often, but no guarantees because I'm busy. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time, and don't forget to check out Yeti. His channel link can be down in the description below. Bye.